Natural resources are materials or things that people use from the earth. There are two types of natural resources. The first are renewable natural resources. They are called renewable because they can grow again or never run out. The second are called non-renewable natural resources. These are things that can run out or be used up. They usually come from the ground. A renewable resource is a resource of which there is an endless supply because it can be replenished. The sun, the wind, and geothermal heat are considered inexhaustible and therefore are examples of renewable resources. Water is also considered a renewable natural resource, as long as there is precipitation. These are the example of renewable energy sources. Solar energy is a perfect example of a renewable energy source. It is powered by the heat and light of the sun, a resource that will never run out. It is free, sustainable, and completely inexhaustible. This energy can be converted into electricity or used to heat air or water. Biomass fuels are a renewable resource because they can be replaced fairly quickly, times ranging from one growing season to perhaps 1 or 2 decades without permanently depleting Earth's natural resources. By comparison, fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum, and natural gas require millions of years to be produced. Wind power or wind energy describes the process by which the wind is used to generate mechanical power or electricity. Wind turbines convert the kinetic energy in the wind into mechanical power. Also, it is not depleted when used. Because nature constantly replenishes the wind, we can continue to harness its power without worrying about running out of it. Geothermal energy is renewable because its source is natural heat generated and stored deep within the Earth's core. The Earth's core contains an incredibly vast amount of thermal energy, and some of this energy is accessible near the crust. Hydroelectricity, also called hydroelectric energy or hydropower, is electricity that's generated by either damming or diverting a body of water to harness the power of its movement. Like wind power, it's an energy source that humans have used for thousands of years. In fact, hydropower was the very first renewable energy source that was used to make electricity. A non-renewable resource is a natural resource that cannot be readily replaced by natural means at a pace quick enough to keep up with consumption. An example is carbon-based fossil fuels. The original organic matter, with the aid of heat and pressure, becomes a fuel, such as oil or gas. These are the example of non-renewable. Nuclear energy is produced from uranium, a non-renewable energy source whose atoms are split through a process called nuclear fission to create heat and, eventually, electricity. Scientists think uranium was created billions of years ago when stars formed. Fossil fuels are available in limited amount and can be exhausted by human activities. Moreover, they can't be renewed fast enough. Therefore, they are considered as non-renewable resources. Coal is classified as a non-renewable energy source because it takes millions of years to form. Coal contains the energy stored by plants that lived hundreds of millions of years ago in swampy forests. Layers of dirt and rock covered the plants over millions of years. Natural gas is not a renewable energy source. It's a fossil fuel that takes millions of years to form. There's a limited amount of it in the earth now, and when it's gone, we can't produce more. These are the differences of renewable resources and non-renewable resources.